Ever caught your cat giving you the "I'm freezing and it's all your fault" look? While we're bundled up in our winter sweaters, our feline friends might be feeling the chill more than we realize. Today, we're uncovering 7 surprising signs your cat is too cold. And trust me, some of these might explain why your cat has been acting weird lately. Plus, I'll share exactly what temperature your cat needs to stay happy and cozy during these chilly months. Number 7. The shivering signal. Just like us reaching for that extra blanket, cats have their own way of showing they're feeling the chill. If you notice your furry friend doing their best impression of a vibrating phone, that's actually their body's clever way of generating extra heat. While we humans might dramatically chatter our teeth, cats experience these tiny muscle movements that help them warm up. But here's something important. If you spot your cat shivering when the room feels perfectly cozy, it's time to pay attention. While shivering usually just means your cat's cold, it can sometimes be their way of telling you something else is wrong. Think of it as your cat's version of a warning light. Usually it just means you need to add more warmth, but occasionally it might need a quick check with the vet. Number 6. The energy saver mode. Notice your usually playful kitty suddenly acting like they're conserving energy for winter hibernation? When cats get cold, they enter what I like to call energy saver mode. They'll sleep more than usual. Yes, apparently that's possible. And might even turn their nose up at their favorite treats. It's not that they're being picky, they're actually being smart. Their body is focusing all its energy on staying warm rather than running around or digesting food. Think about how you feel when you're really cold. All you want to do is curl up under a blanket and stay still, right? Your cat feels the same way. That energetic furball who usually races around the house like they're training for the Cat Olympics might suddenly start moving in slow motion. Even that sacred dinner time might not seem so exciting anymore. Your cat's body is essentially going into power saving mode, like a phone switching to battery saver when it's running low on charge. What makes this especially tricky is that many cat parents might mistake this behavior for their cat just being lazy or moody. But there's actually some fascinating signs behind it. When cats are cold, their bodies naturally redirect blood flow to their vital organs, leaving less energy for things like play and digestion. It's their survival instincts kicking in. Number 5. The heat hunter. Ever noticed your cat becoming a professional warmth detective lately? They've got a fascinating way of finding every single heat source in your home. That sunny window spot? Claimed. The radiator? They're practically hugging it. Your laptop? Suddenly it's their favorite bed. This isn't just your cat being their usual quirky self. They're actually on a very specific mission. When cats are feeling chilly, they turn into expert heat seekers, and they get pretty creative about it. You might find them curled up in unusual places, maybe pressed up against the bottom of your refrigerator where the motor generates warmth, or constantly trying to sneak under your blanket. Some cats even become little shadow stalkers, following you from room to room because you're basically a walking heat source. But here's what's really interesting. If your typically independent cat suddenly becomes your new clingy best friend, especially if they're trying to burrow under your arms or sleep on your chest, they might be telling you they're having trouble staying warm enough on their own. It's like they're saying, "Hey human, I need to borrow some of that body heat, and I'm not taking no for an answer." Number 4. The perfect circle. Have you noticed your cat sleeping in an increasingly tight ball? Looking more like a cinnamon roll than a cat? While cats often curl up to sleep, there's a big difference between their relaxed lounging curl and their "I'm freezing" curl. When cats are truly cold, they'll tuck themselves into the tightest ball possible, nose tucked under tail, paws completely hidden, looking like they're trying to win a contest for world's smallest cat circle. This isn't just your cat practicing their yoga poses, it's actually a brilliant survival strategy. By curling up as tightly as possible, they're reducing the amount of body surface exposed to the cold air. Think of it like when we humans pull our arms and legs close to our body when we're cold. The science folks call this thermoregulation, but I like to call it the cat croissant mode. What's particularly clever about this position is that it also protects their most vulnerable body parts. Those cute little toe beans, nose, and ears are actually the first places cats lose body heat. So by tucking everything in, they're creating their own little heat-preserving fortress. If you're seeing the cat croissant more often than usual, it might be time to turn up the heat a notch. Number 3. The personality switch. Remember that sassy, energetic cat who used to rule your house with an iron paw? When cats get too cold, they might suddenly seem like they've been replaced by their shy, quiet twin. This personality makeover isn't your cat having an identity crisis. It's actually another clever way their body copes with the cold. Normally, active cats might become surprisingly withdrawn, finding a quiet corner to hide in rather than patrolling their usual territory. That chatty cat who always has something to say about everything? They might become suspiciously quiet. Even your usual lap avoider might transform into a cuddle enthusiast. These aren't just random mood swings, they're your cat's way of conserving energy when they're feeling chilly. But here's what makes this really fascinating. Cats are masters at hiding discomfort, so these personality changes are often subtle at first. You might notice small things like them skipping their usual window watching sessions or losing interest in their favorite toy mouse. Think of these behavior changes as your cat's version of putting on a warm sweater and staying indoors with a hot drink. Number 2. The cold extremities. Here's a hands-on way to check if your cat's feeling the chill, literally. While cats are experts at hiding when they're cold, their bodies can't hide everything. Think of your cat's ears, paws, and tail as their personal temperature indicators, nature's built-in thermometers. Try this quick temperature check, when your cat's in a cooperative mood of course. Gently touch their ears. They should feel warm, not cold. Same goes for those adorable toe beans and tail tip. If these parts feel cool or cold to the touch, your cat might be having trouble keeping their body temperature where it should be. It's like when our nose and fingers get cold first on a chilly day. Same principle, just more fur involved. And here's something most cat parents don't know. Your cat's ears are actually one of the most reliable temperature gauges. Those little satellite dishes aren't just for picking up the sound of treat bags opening from 3 rooms away. They're also key players in your cat's temperature regulation system. Cold ears are like your cat's way of waving a little "I'm chilly" flag. Number 1. The mental mix-up. Here's something that might surprise you. When your cats get too cold, they can actually start acting like they've lost their GPS system. Your normally graceful feline who knows every inch of your home might suddenly bump into furniture or seem confused about which room is which. It's not that they've forgotten where everything is. Their body is just too focused on staying warm to navigate properly. Think of it like trying to solve a puzzle while shivering. Not so easy, right? When cats get too cold, their brain dedicates most of its energy to maintaining body heat, leaving less processing power for other tasks. You might notice them acting a bit spacey, vocalizing more than usual, or even getting startled by familiar objects. It's like their internal compass goes slightly haywire. The really important thing is to understand that this confusion isn't just your cat being quirky. It's actually a serious warning sign that they're getting too cold. If you notice your usually coordinated kitty starting to act like they're in an unfamiliar space, especially combined with any other signs we've discussed, it's time to warm them up pronto. Why temperature matters, and how to get it right. Did you know your cat runs hotter than you do? While we humans cruise along at about 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, your feline friend maintains a toasty 100 to 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit. That's why what feels comfortable to us might still leave your cat reaching for an imaginary blanket. Think of your cat as that friend who's always cold. You know, the one who always wears a sweater in summer. Most cats are happiest when the room temperature sits around 80 degrees Fahrenheit. But don't worry about cranking up your heating bill just yet. A comfortable room temperature between 68 to 76 degrees Fahrenheit works perfectly fine when you add some cozy options for your cat. Here's the really important part though. Cats start getting uncomfortable below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and anything under 45 degrees Fahrenheit is definitely too chilly for most cats. Even those magnificent fluff masters like Maine Coons or Norwegian forest cats need to stay warm, despite their impressive winter coats. Creating cozy spots around your home is easier than you might think. Start by gathering soft blankets and placing them in strategic locations, especially near sunny windows where your cat can soak up natural warmth. Those cardboard boxes your cat loves? Turn them into winter retreats by lining them with soft towels or fleece blankets and placing them away from drafty areas. Even something as simple as keeping a folded blanket on your couch or their favorite chair can make a huge difference. Remember, cats love layered spaces, so creating little nooks with multiple blankets gives them options to regulate their own comfort level. Another fantastic way to keep your cat warm is to get creative with your home's natural warm spots. That sunny windowsill? Make it cozy by placing a soft cushion there during sunlight hours. That space near, but not too near, your radiator? Transform it into a cat-approved warming station with a comfortable mat or folded blanket. Even the space above your refrigerator, which naturally collects warm air, can become a toasty cat retreat with the addition of a soft blanket. Speaking of warm spots, those gaps under doors where cold drafts sneak in, a rolled-up towel works wonders as a draft stopper. Not only does this help keep your whole home warmer, but it creates more cozy spaces for your cat to lounge. And don't forget about vertical spaces. Warm air rises, so creating elevated spots for your cat using existing furniture or shelves gives them more options to find their perfect temperature zone. During the day, keep those curtains open wherever possible. Cats are experts at finding and following sun patches around your home. And at night, closing those same curtains helps trap the warmth inside. Think of it as creating a natural temperature management system that both you and your cat can enjoy. Remember, one of the best warming devices is actually you. Your cat can absorb your body heat during cuddle sessions, so maybe winter is the perfect time to establish that weekly movie night with your furry friend. Just add a cozy blanket big enough for both of you. So there you have it, cat lovers. Now you know exactly how to spot when your cat's feeling chilly and how to keep them cozy during these cold winter months. Remember, you don't need fancy gadgets or expensive equipment, just some creativity and attention to your cat's needs. After all, a warm cat is a happy cat. The next time you see your furry friend doing their best "I'm freezing" impression, you'll know exactly what to do. From creating cozy nooks to using your home's natural warm spots, you're now equipped to be your cat's personal winter comfort expert. What's your cat's favorite way to stay warm in winter? Is there a special sunny spot they claim as their own? Share your stories in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your cat's winter warming strategies. Don't forget to hit that like button if this video helped you understand your chilly kitty better. And subscribe for more tips on keeping your feline friend happy and healthy all year round. Hit the notification bell so you never miss any of our cat care videos. See you in the next video where we'll uncover more secrets about our fascinating feline friends. Stay warm and keep those kitties cozy.